1,000
Hey, I need
kilobits per
a
second.
I need a new bumper thing for it to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to teach you how to
Remember.
do that.
I don't want to know how to do it. I want other people to do it for me.
He's about to
It's
get
not
ready to,
Quaaludes.
I know. That's what you need. We need a fucking real intern, man. How do I get an intern?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
we are?
true.
Yeah, man. I'm
All
legit.
right, we are going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Physical. You take your physical. You take your physical. Physical. You take your physical. You take your physical.
We are live. Did you say Quaaludes?
I said
Quaaludes. Yeah, man. That's the end thing these days. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Monday night, and welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation with Ogre. I am one of the hosts with you tonight with Doc and, of course, your very own Ogre. So we're going to take it away to Stately Ogre Manor, and here's your Ogre.
What's happening? Yeah. Hey. Ogre likes titties. Wait a minute. Why are we? That's not a very nice title for our show this evening.
I thought you were okay with this.
I didn't know you were asking for a real title. I thought we were just talking.
Oh, I guess we're talking about titties now.
You're gonna get me in trouble. I guess we got a topic. Thank God, because I didn't do much work on it today. I am sick.
Oh, geez.
You sound a little nasally.
Yeah, I'm a little
nasal
nasally.
and stuff.
I have a no, not that nasally. Was that a dog barking or somebody dropping stuff?
Dog.
Oh,
Rub some jalapenos on your nose.
no. See, I actually did something stupid on the weekend. I went to like a real medical professional today, and I have a like a 4-year-old. I have a inner ear infection.
Oh, I hate those things.
I don't know how the hell I got that.
So is your equilibrium off? Like you?
Yeah, it
walking
is.
Like
It
you're
was.
drunk?
At work, I was all mad. The one guy told me I was being a big bitch today. I was like, well, guess I better go to the doctor.
Hey,
Like,
before you get, I'm sorry.
Yes. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't sure. I don't know you had more to that story. I'm sorry.
No, I just went to the doctor and they gave me some pills and I took them and I'm waiting for them to start. So
What kind of pills?
Fucking, I don't know what.
Are they the Quaaludes?
No, it wasn't Quaaludes.
Is
I
it the
wish.
benzos?
I'd like to get a.
the
narcotics? Hey guy, Richie there Friday night. They gave me them bennies.
Give you some Valium.
They
guy
got me
was
all
funny.
hopped up.
Hey, but
Yeah,
if
so now
Linda, if Linda is still, if she's still joining us, if she joined the show here, I want to ask her. She can give me a thumbs up if she's listening, because I have to ask her a real important question here. So I'm gonna come back to her once, because it's a 20-second delay. So I wanted to make sure that she's still with us, because this is a very important question. Because I was thinking about you today. It was kind of strange. So yeah. So this question. This question popped in my mind because you know how we are. These intrusive thoughts.
People's mind.
Yeah. So yes, okay. So Linda is on the air. So Linda, my question to you is: Ogre's birthday was not too long ago, right? Last month. It was in May, and I guess we were talking about this on one of the shows that you had asked Ogre where he wanted to go, and he chose Old Country Buffet, or what'd you choose? You chose Applebee's. Chili's, right? One of those chains. So and you had mentioned I wasn't gonna choose Gibson's or anything like that, right? So my question to Linda is, what would she have done had you said, I want to go to Gibson's Steakhouse, or one of those big, nice, fancy ones? Would she have? Well, I wanted to know what her response would have been, or would she have just said, okay, and had to take out a loan to take Ogre out for his birthday? So. I'm curious to find out.
Take out a loan.
Yeah, well, Gibson's is pretty.
Gibson's ain't cheap.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So yeah, that was my thing. And also, kind of tying in with your birthday week from last week, Trophy Wife said today that for the month of June that it should be Father's Day month, like Father's Month. You see, because for birthdays, you have nothing to do with your birthday. You were just born, right? You got nothing to do with that. So I survived another year, yay, birthday. But Father's Day should be celebrated all year round because fathers do a lot of shit, man. I know Mother's Day too, but I think fathers, and I said, whoa, you got a cool, that's a cool thing. So I don't know what you guys thought about that.
I think pushing it out to a year is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
It's not a year, a month.
I think Father's Day
even a month.
I think Father's Day should be in April.
In April? Why April?
Because then it's before Mother's Day, so you don't have to put up with all the bullshit when things go awry on Mother's Day.
No shit.
That they
all right, so Linda did have an answer. She says, I would have said, cool, let's go. So, man, that's a night for next year. Next year, Ogre.
She's all right. She's okay.
Yeah, she's a keeper.
She knows.
I want to go to the Savoy Grill.
Butter, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was actually. I had her tricked. She asked me where I wanted to go, and I said Hooters, and she said she goes like,
it's not a bad choice.
Okay. Yeah, she was. I'm like, whatever. Then I said we don't have to go to Hooters. We can go to Tippy too. She didn't want to go there either, but she would have went. So yeah, she's all right.
That's all right.
Okay, I guess.
Where does she like to go on her birthday dinner for her birthday, or does she like brunch?
He likes to go downtown.
She likes to go downtown. Right on, Linda.
On Linda.
Wow.
Did her birthday come and go already, or?
Her birthday is in November.
Oh, okay. All right. Little Thanksgiving celebration birthday.
So that's good. It's a little too far out to do the cheapskate the Christmas birthday gift together like I get to do for my my son and my daughter. So
now you can start saving up.
Yeah. Because I got the girl is November 29th, and the oldest son he really gets screwed every year by everybody. His birthday's December 20th.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, that does bite.
Happy birthmas.
You should just have a special just gift giving day instead of December 20th, and make July or August or maybe even before June. So that way you get some presents halfway through the year, and then some more at.
He's 24 now, so I think he's over.
Whatever.
He's okay with it. Yeah.
24, huh? Man. I got a 23-year-old. That's just weird hearing that.
No, it is weird, isn't it? He's
shut up, Doc.
You guys
shut up, Doc.
Your families.
Yeah. No, we did. This weekend.
You got a son. You have a daughter. Let's join our families.
That's right. Well, no, I was going to say that would be kind of funny. Yeah. Well, remind me to talk about parental control here in a minute. I was just telling Doc about that before the show, but yeah, my point was, what was my point? Oh, yeah, this weekend the girls, my daughters came over, and we decided as a family show, hey, families together, let's watch my friend Dahmer or something like that. My buddy Dahmer. It was on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
I forgot what it was called, but pretty intriguing. But it was still kind of like, wow, we all agreed on one. Because usually it takes us 2 hours to decide on a movie to watch. This took pretty quick, and we all watched it together. So, did you guys see that movie yet?
You guys you turn on the Netflix and you just go straight to the documentary section, huh?
Well, it was one of those trending, I think it was. So, I think the last time my daughters were over, they were watching that fucking movie with Ted Bundy, about Ted Bundy, with the dude from High School Musical played him with the abs. I know the girls will know this.
Your daughters,
I think, they're into serial killers.
Issues,
yeah.
Remind me not to upset them.
I used to leave my books out, like criminology and some of my case, when I was a dick back in the law enforcement days. They must have saw my pictures of all the cases, and
I watched a really happy movie on the Netflix yesterday, Sunday afternoon, being bored. Maybe you've heard of it, Sergeant Gardner.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No. Is that something new?
No. It's not happy at all.
Oh.
It's a dude. He's a vet from the Iraq War, and he's back, and he's on hard times.
No, see, I don't know.
You got Netflix. You look that one up.
I'll have to check it out.
No.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe some of our audience that are veterans, you might not want to watch it, but maybe you do. I don't know.
Yeah, why would they put out something like that? Why would they want to make a art from reality when reality sucks?
Well, the guy who put it out was He wrote it and directed it. The guy was in Saving Private Ryan. He was one of those shit.
Extra?
No, he wasn't an extra.
An extra.
He was one of the airborne guys at the end.
Male number 4.
That's in the blown up city. No, he was a guy. He had lines in Saving Private Ryan, but he wasn't like one of the guys.
Right.
Gobbledygook.
It wasn't Vin Diesel. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't any of those cats. He was with, when they finally get to the end and they finally find Matt Damon. He's one of those cats who's with Matt Damon and that what's left of that platoon or whatever they are. He was one of those guys.
We'll have to do some fun with dubbing.
Sergeant Gardner. It's a pretty good flick. And the end of the end of it, there's like 2 or 3 groups that, like, they gave a portion of the profits went to these the veteran helper outer things. But it was
a non-for-profit kind of a thing.
Yeah. Gary Sinise was in it too, or Sinise, however you say his name.
Oh yeah, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah.
But he wasn't Lieutenant Dan. He was just a guy. But anyway,
spoiler alert!
You forgot to say spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. He wasn't a character from another movie that had nothing to do with this movie. So big spoiler on that one. Sergeant Gardner, check it out. I guess
I watched a couple of movies this weekend.
What'd you do?
I watched a new Lego movie, which really holds up. And then
the Batman Lego movie?
No, not the Batman. It was the Lego movie number 2.
Oh, that was kind of funny. Those Batman movies, Lego movies are funny.
The Lego movie 2.
All the Lego movies are funny.
Yeah,
I'd say it really holds up. Yeah, it's quite funny. I was laughing throughout the entire thing.
You were LOLing.
But there was no tits or anything, so I mean that's
Lego tits in the Lego movie.
That would be different. Lego
because
tits.
There's tits. I mean, who?
No, there's not. First off, those Legos they're flat.
Yeah, but you could draw it on there.
You're
and make
a doc,
it look 3D as shit.
Well, yeah, but
think of the anatomy.
Think of the anatomy.
Come on, man! Didn't they teach you that at doc school?
No.
Here, if that girl is in it, that's
I think I got sunburned.
You get this. This would be your Lego tits.
That's a good and that's a great drawing.
Good. Yeah.
Well, if there's one thing I know.
Your drawings have passion. They have.
Well, thank you.
I could see the artist was just infuriating.
He's a natural Monet here.
In my fit of packing here over the last few weeks, I've lost my little portrait I made of me, Spaniard, and Doc there for Monday Motivation. So I'm not sure what happened to that. All right, Rajesh.
Speaking of Rajesh, this is we've been at this for 3 years now, and Rajesh came on at the beginning, and he's going to be graduating, so he's going to be moving on to graduate school. We're trying to talk him into sticking around for a little bit. So
no, we're not.
New release. We're going to be talking about this all month here in June.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking applications for interns. So if you are interested in being an intern on BlackSheep Bravo, it is a great, unique way of not making any money whatsoever, really not getting any experience. But if you're interested, drop us a line, and we'll do. Ogre does the talent portion of the interview. Doc will do the practical application, and me and Trophy Wife will do the film review of the interview, and then we have a board. And we make our decision. So it's a pretty easy process. So let us know.
I want to be in charge of the oral interview.
Very well. You have.
So you want to be giving people oral sex? Is that what you're saying?
Oral sex.
Maybe.
Oral sex.
What if it's a guy? What if it's a guy? You still want to do that?
No.
Okay. Why are you volunteering?
Or do I? No, I don't think. I think the answer would be no on that one.
Hey, quick question, Ogre. Did you
pretend it would be? Yes. What?
Is that an undershirt? Did you wear like a button shirt over that?
This is my fashionable undershirt. Yes.
Well, okay, Spaniard, is that an overshirt?
This is an overshirt right here. See.
Yeah. I don't know why I find that so humorous. I'm lazy. All right. I come home from work and I take off.
No. That's great.
My golf T-shirt or whatever you call it, or my collared shirt.
Ooh, does it have
shirt?
Is it monogrammed? or anything like that?
Some of them are. They got like the company name on it. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I see you guys at the gas stations getting those big ass, giant, big gulps of coffee. I'm like, damn, this guy's going into work, man. He's
and plus because I'm in transportation, I have to, even though I sit in an office, I got one of them stupid reflective vests that I have to wear.
Really? Oh man, yeah. Well, that's your Monday motivation intro has that picture of you with that vest on.
Yes, I am. Protected.
That's sexy though. That is sexy.
It is.
Hey, safety is sexy, man.
Sometimes I just wear that.
Rajesh wants you to know that he said haha, and he doesn't have the sound for Nelson anymore.
Why?
What?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
He had some major issues over the past couple weeks trying to get his sounds back.
He is really.
Well, he's packing.
That's
too.
why we're
he's
trying to
getting
get a new intern in.
Really let himself.
He's got
go
short
over the
timers.
last few weeks.
He's got short timers disease. He's got zero fucks to give right now. So I don't.
Hey, so what else? Anything exciting happen?
I heard if you're going to go on a cruise, you better make sure you fucking strap down because man, they're hitting everything, man. These cruise ships, you either get the shits.
Is another one stuck? Are they shitting in a pool again? Is another one stuck out in the sea?
I guess the last one I saw it was somewhere in Europe, crashed into the dock, man. It was a big motherfucker. It was one of those mega boats. And people were complaining in Europe that these mega boats are fucking up everything, and they want these mega boats to stop. So, for those of you that go cruise hopping or whatever, I think those days are coming to an end, man. But still, yeah, it's like every
the megabus version of the sea.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, every once in a while you hear those, people are having shitting spells. Everybody's like, toilets are overflowing with diarrhea, and people have the shits, and it's like, ugh, I can't do that, man. I'm not taking my chances. It's bad enough I got irritable bowel syndrome and other fucking crazy shit. I don't need to go on a boat. But yeah, that was the thing that caught my attention this week.
You see Trump over in England?
No.
Yeah, why is he there? I thought that was postponed.
Doing presidential stuff, flying around the world and being cool and saying, "Hey, I'm the president. Check me out."
Yeah. I guess that's what you do when you're president.
That's pretty much what you do when you're president. Then he's like,
yeah, but why the queen though? Like, she's got nothing to do. Yeah, she's about to...
That's right. Yeah. That's why, because she's the queen.
That just seems so touristy, though.
They rule the world. Doc, you're still in. You got all them conspiracy theories, isn't it? The Queen and the Rothschilds and the Vatican that run everything. Isn't that how it works? Is that the?
I think so. I think they're. What do they call them now? The lizard people. I think that's what they're calling them now.
Yes. I could go with I could go with the Trilateral Commission, and I could go along with the Vatican having, and I could go along with like the fucking.
I don't think the Vatican's having very much power anymore. I think they're
Of course they have a lot of power still.
See, I could go with the Illuminati, but when they go into where they start saying that it's like it's fucking lizard people or whatever, the original human like seed planters or whatever that came from another fucking universe, that's where they lose me on their conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
People literally took that Doctor Who episode and tried to make it a reality.
Went with it.
Yes.
Well, Trophy Wife came up with a pretty good theory here the other day. It was that, kind of going into politics. I know we don't like to talk politics on the show, but she was saying that, these stories about UFOs, they've been happening for years and it was never on, major media. Now all of a sudden it is. She's like, is there something else happening? This is a distraction. Either it's a distraction or they're finally saying we can't scare them with war. We can't scare the public with Zika and fucking West Nile disease and fucking what else?
Yeah, because no one gives a shit anymore.
Ebola or E. coli or whatever. All these fucking scares. She's like, well, let's scare the American people with UFOs. And I was like, never looked at it that way. Maybe that's the next big thing to scare us. So.
They would have to prove like an attack, though.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't think UFOs are here to attack. I think they're here just to take inventory. I think they're here just to say, let's take a look to see how this crop is doing. Because I tell you what,
maybe they'll come down and harvest us soon.
Because I tell you what, if at my house, if aliens are watching me, they're probably saying, what the fuck is up with that motherfucker? Because now that it's getting warmer out, we got the windows open and mosquitoes creep in. So every once in a while, like every couple minutes, I'm like slapping myself. Like if they were watching up there in the ship, like what the fuck is wrong with this guy? every 5
like
minutes,
twitching.
slapping the fuck out of himself. Yeah, slapping himself. Then it's slapping his kids and slapping his wife for no reason, but it's mosquitoes.
Slapping his wife. You got a big one on you. Slap.
Don't move. Don't move. It's like, the human is doing something.
Maybe they're like fucking.
Is it a ritual? Is it a coitus?
It would kind of suck if they would come and like invade us for like.
No, we're not.
Slaves.
Yeah, but
if
they have the technology to get here, they'll probably have the technology to wipe us out without us even knowing.
That's my point. That's what I was going for. That would be bad. So I'm kind of hoping.
No, that would be good. And everything. Why not?
That would be bad.
I haven't finished learning how to play.
Who cares? What do you care if you're dead?
I
care.
I'd rather not be. That's
I finally got my credits back in cool, and my credits finally back in order. I don't want to die yet.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I fucking feel like a rich man now.
Wait for the Watchmen to come on HBO. I don't need to die yet.
Yeah, I hear that's. Hey, have you guys started watching Barry yet?
Barry?
Barry
you mean for the 3 seasons it's been on? Yes.
It's been on? Oh, see, I didn't know. See, I don't have HBO, dude. I fucking finally broke the fucking the wallet and broke the glass.
Did you catch that new show, The Big Bang Theory?
We're right now we just started the Good Omen. I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh, with the angel and the devil.
Yeah. So it's really good.
I want to check it out.
That on like Amazon Prime or something.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Amazon.
I love Amazon.
Streaming. Wait, is it Prime?
I don't know.
It might be.
You kids.
I just bought a lot of shit from
TV
Amazon.
Networks. I just figured out how to use Netflix like a year ago. I don't know all this other shit.
It's the same as Netflix. Quit being old.
Cost me more money.
Yeah.
If you're paying for Amazon Prime, it doesn't cost you any more than what you're already paying.
Yeah.
But I don't have it.
Well,
then you're not a
Where
cool
do you
kid,
shop?
Man.
What are you doing?
And you can't sit here.
Quit living in the 18th century.
What
Grow
are you
up.
talking about? Where do I shop? Target? Walmart?
Shop online. What's wrong with you?
I shop at secondhand stores, man.
Adam and Eve.
Fucking retails for chumps.
Adam and Eve. Yeah. You're probably their number one customer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Getting all the dildos.
I'll take that entire section, please.
Do you have the newest version out? I heard it was coming out in 2019 summer, and I was wondering if I can get a quick peek at it.
Yeah, we got the 2020s are coming in next week. All right.
I'll do product reviews for you.
Stand in line. I got to leave work early. Where are you going? Nowhere.
We got the Velvet Butterfly 3 with new attachments. Ooh, attachments. Okay, that's intriguing. That's the one thing I suck about where I live, since I'm not watching any cable. I miss those 3 a.m. sex toy infomercials where, like, I picture women at 3 o'clock in the morning sitting around a table of dildos talking about it. I'm like, wow, is this what women really do at 3 in the morning? So, yeah, that fantasy is now long gone because I can't see that
women
anymore,
at 3 in the morning sleeping.
No, not my fantasy.
Normally after I've crept into their house.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, so that's how Ogre gets his. That's how girls. That's how he scores the ladies.
This shit never ends. Look at this. What time is it? It's fucking 7:25.
7:23. 23 past the hour.
They're sending me.
See, even Linda says she has Amazon Prime, so
no
excuses anymore.
Yeah, she does. All the cool kids have it,
man.
She's
lying.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have any of that. She's got CBS.
CBS. Oh, is that a network or a disorder?
Yes, the what is it? The Columbia Broadcasting
Columbian
Network,
Broadcasting Service,
something like that.
Cervix.
All right, so Trump was in England. Oh, did you see? Did we talk about the fucking John McCain having to be moved?
No, we had mentioned it in our pre-notes on the Friday show, but we never discussed it.
Yeah, well, it come out on Sunday. The what's that guy called? The chief of staff was on Meet the Press.
Is it Scaramucci still?
No, it's not him. And
not Scaramucci.
He said it was one of the advance team. He goes, it's some 23-year-old kid on the White House advance team. So those of you that follow InfoWars and Breitbart and all that shit that said it was all lies and didn't happen, you know who you are. You're my friends on the interwebs and the Facebooks and Twitters. Yeah, you were all wrong. That it was all fake. So it really did happen, and it really was somebody from the White House on the White House payroll said that name of that ship needs to be covered up or the ship needs to move. And the guys with the ball caps that say USS John McCain can't come in to see the president.
What?
Damn.
Yeah. So pretty thin.
We need to hang that guy.
Man. Damn, I didn't catch that whole story. That's fucked up.
He was trying to do his job. Well, no. They kind of gloss over the part.
Yeah.
But the guy said, yeah, it was some 23-year-old member of the advance team from the White House, just, thinking that he was doing something good. And the whole thing was, no, it wasn't ordered from the Oval Office, but it was, like I said, somebody on the White House payroll.
Mm.
I'm not blaming Trump for this.
That's ridiculous.
My point is that there were people I was arguing with on the internet that were posting shit from InfoWars and Breitbart that were saying it never happened, that the ship wasn't moved and the name wasn't covered. But
I mean, either way you look at it, I mean, it's gonna happen no matter what.
It's pretty fucking lame, is what it is.
Yeah.
How can you even think that was an issue? That's the thing I want to know. I mean, the guy's dead. You win.
Wasn't it out in China?
I don't know why it's an issue at all.
It was Japan, I think, wasn't it?
Japan.
Was it Korea or Japan? Yeah, one of them.
Korea,
somewhere over there.
Baby,
yeah,
and
they think that like the president is going to be so thin-skinned that we gotta hide a ship.
See, Doc caught it. He's hip.
Doc is hip.
He is.
If that's one thing everybody says around town, Doc
is hip.
That's me.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you guys get your new bathing suits for the summer yet? Yeah, it's coming for the summer.
No, I still have my old ones. I don't find the need to buy a new bathing suit every year.
I got my green silkies. I'm taking them out to Dunes Beach because, hey, speaking of dunes, dude, the Indiana Dunes is now a national park. It's now part of your control now, right?
Yeah, I control all the national parks.
Fucking A, man. Doc is in control.
He's the puppet master of the national park.
Yes.
You need to tell your boss there needs to be a nude national park.
I am all for this.
Fucking
Gross.
A, man.
You could be our poster man.
Fucking A, I don't care. I'm not ashamed. I'm a 47-year-old. I don't care. Set it up. Where you want me to stand? Want me to stand at the national, South Dakota, where is that? Mount Rushmore? I'll fucking stand there. No big deal. Want me to stand at Big Bend?
We want you to stand next to Mount Rushmore with an erection poking George Washington.
Forget about it. I'll do it.
Why George Washington?
Yeah, why?
Not Teddy?
And why an erection? I don't need an erection to chip wood or chip stone. That's confidence, ladies and gentlemen. Confidence.
Oh.
So yeah, man, that's that.
Yeah, but nude beaches, I mean, that's always kind of a fucking. That's always a letdown anyway, because everybody thinks they're gonna look like fucking Siren, but they look like me most of the point for the
that is true.
people that are nude.
Although, all the beaches in Spain were pretty much topless. They don't really care about boobs out there as much. But I mean, there were a lot of old women that had their tops off, but there are some younger ladies that took off their tops, and they were quite good looking.
Hmm.
Do you get desensitized to it?
I think so. I don't think it's a big issue.
It's really not that big of an issue out there. Like
why do we?
You just go there and people just take off their tops like it's no big deal, though.
Like a guy would take off a shirt here, like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. And people
don't stare
or anything unless you're American. I stared.
Who do we talk about that? Like, can our congressman help us out with that? Like, can you pass because that's a law, or is it a law? It's not indecency. It's not really.
Of course it
is. I think it is. I think it is.
Well, that's what I mean. We need to change the law.
And then you could become like a sexual registrant.
Yeah, I know. Ladies, I mean, am I talking out of my ass here? But wouldn't it be nice
if there's a little kid present and you take off your top as a female, you could become.
Yeah, in our country, but like you go somewhere like I said, Spain. It's like nothing. It's like, who gives a shit? So
does that make you have to register as a sex offender?
In this country, yeah. If
there's a little kid, yes, absolutely.
If you're a woman and you get cited for indecent exposure
near a child,
yeah. Like I know a story of a guy that took a piss after he was done at the bar near a park, and he was
heard
put
that story.
on as.
See, the laws are just fucking stupid.
Wow.
These old folks need to clear out and get these new young lawyers in there to make new laws that pertain to our
even if it was, I think
changes.
that would take a few generations. I don't think women today are just like gonna go around whipping their shirts off.
Well, yeah, especially with like the
America.
Me Too movement going on right now. There's no way they would be down for
But
this.
in my defense, the whole equality thing, because I mean, I've had discussions with women, just like, that sucks how men could just take off their shirt and it's not a big deal, and we have to sweat our asses off. And I'm like, I feel for you, man, because I first chance I get, man, if I'm sweaty, I'm taking that fucking shirt off. And women, I think, would feel the same way. If they're hot, why not? So, I don't know. I don't think it has nothing to do with sex. It just has to do with fucking hot. If you're hot, you're hot. Take your shirt off. Relax. Spray yourself with a hose and have a fucking orange crush. Have fun.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think it would take off here.
You don't think so? I think in California it's starting to. There's some places in California.
I think eventually it will catch up.
Eventually,
sure
but that's what I'm saying. It would take a generation.
But then you have like all these people that are up in arms about breastfeeding. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, fuck off.
Not even that. I mean, again, there's a time and a place, and have a little bit of some
arguments.
It's that's because we're a country founded by Puritans.
It's right, Puritans. They stole the land.
Yeah.
I guess they did steal it. I guess technically, if you want to be technical
I
about
wrote,
it.
But
yeah, breastfeeding. I don't know. That never bothered me. That's kind of knock your socks off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to whip out your titty in front of everyone, whip out your titty in front of everyone.
They don't just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They got blankets and shit.
But have some decorum. Do a little rap. Have a little scarf near you. A little shawl. Just in case. You got something covering it. You don't want bird piss or bird poop on it.
Well, maybe that's what the argument is. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen anybody just sitting there and say, "Okay, here it is." They always have like a thing, like you said, a shawl.
They're usually
or whatever.
pretty private about it.
Yeah. Not like they're just lobbing out a boob.
Hey, and what's the story now? Now that all these states, I know about the whole marijuana thing. I know I'm on that kick, but it's on the news that I get a day late. It's always on that. So Illinois, evidently, Governor Pritzker is going to sign this into law if he hasn't yet. But people are complaining that they're saying, "Oh, there goes, people are going to be high at work," and I'm like. It's just like alcohol. People don't go to work drunk, just like people would not go to work high. People are not going to take fucking their stash to work and get high on the job, just like they wouldn't take their bottle of scotch to work and get drunk.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, man.
Unless you're
the people
quite
that
far
do
off the
it
deep end
when they get
yeah,
caught,
unless you're
they
fucking
get
crazy.
fired. That's just I never understood that argument either. Everybody's going to be high. Okay.
I mean, the people that are doing that right now when it's illegal are going to be the people that do it when it's legal. So, I mean, but
I don't think there's going to
again,
be that's a good point. There's not going to be a huge influx of people that are going to decide that I'm going to run out and get high.
Oh, yeah. To explain Liz's comment there, no, I'm saying I'm all for breastfeeding in public, but I think women should have like parks, should offer. You know how at some grocery stores it says for parent parking or for disabled veteran parking only, they should have certain areas in public places for women to breastfeed. Nice place where they could breastfeed in private and not be fucking gawked at by people. So, I mean, I'm all for open breastfeeding, and if people want to do it and they don't want to worry about privacy, by all means, have at it, man.
I don't think they do worry about privacy.
So, well, I mean, some in the workplace they do. I mean, you don't want to be
I
at
think
your
the
desk,
issue
your work
is
desk.
that people, any story I've seen about that is it's always somebody else bitching about it.
Yeah, no, I can give two shits. I don't care.
Yeah. Somebody else coming up and saying,
I'm all about nutrition. Yourself. It's all about good nutrition. You got to eat right. Be fit, America. I mean, it starts off with milk. No, I'm fucking serious.
To be like Tormund.
Not only that, I'm cheap too because like Tormund, you got to be a big corn-fed motherfuckers. That's what we need back in this country. Iowa born type. But no, I mean, it's it's all about nutrition and saving money. I mean, fucking formulas. I mean, I can imagine what it costs nowadays, but back when my kids were little, I had to fucking sell blood to make plasma to make fucking formula. Yeah, because you make it at home. You're a doc. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm all for anything that has women taking out their boobs.
I'm all for it. Even the moment shots, back in or what do you call it? Where they would just dance, interpretive dance. I think that's lovely.
Mom and Sean. I don't think Mom and Sean's were taking their boobs out, were they?
No, I don't think so. But at least, I don't know, the party I went to, maybe it was a different kind of moment shots. I don't know.
That might have been something different. Hey, Spaniard, why don't you take a minute break and tell everybody about our fun activity coming up on the 30th.
Ooh, on the 30th. Yeah, good idea. All right, 30th, June 30th, it's Sunday. We are going to be doing a remote broadcast at the Backcourt Lounge in Crown Point, Indiana, for a fundraiser for Pets and Vets. Pets and Vets is a local in the area that helps connect veterans with service dogs and does the training. So they're gonna be doing a fundraiser to raise funds for that organization, and it's a bike show. So if you're into motorcycles and stuff like that, hot rods. I'm pretty sure they're going to have dogs there as well. I'm not sure they're going to be inside the bar. I don't know. That would be kind of weird. Or not weird, but it'd be kind of a hard thing to control all these dogs inside a bar. But who knows? We've seen worse. But yeah, check it out. Sunday, I think it starts at 1. We have it posted on our page. I'll be sure to post it again later. And then the rest of the month leading up to it. So if there's we're going to be giving away stuff. So we have giveaways, raffles. So if you are going to be coming in that area on the 30th, swing on by to Backcourt Lounge in Crown Point, Indiana. We'll have the address here for you as well. And come meet myself, Ogre, and hopefully Devil Dog will be coming into town that weekend as well. So there you have it, June 30th.
I will not be there.
Well, you weren't invited. You weren't on the list. So
nobody wants you there anyway.
I was gonna tell you this after the show, but yeah.
You weren't invited. That's nice.
No, you're
harsh.
That is kind of harsh.
No. But we have a lot of summers around the corner, so we have a lot of events coming up. So if you have an event that you want us to promote or come by and do I don't know if we can make it to every event that you post or have mentioned to us, but we'll do our best.
Yeah.
No, but we can promote every event.
Yeah,
exactly. We can promote it.
We can promote it, and if you want us there, we can show up there.
We could do it for a minimal fee. You know,
yes.
we pay for travel and accommodations, and we'll be there.
With their boobs out.
No.
That's what we should go to. Isn't there some over there in Indiana? Don't they have like Nude Fest or something?
There is some. It's not too far away. I think Grubby would have more info on that. I will have to reach out to Grubby because I think
it's out there. It's in the sticks between you and him, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure he's got some intel on it. We'll get the full scoop on it.
Yeah, boobs. Oh, yeah, you ever been with a chick and the first time you see her boobs, you don't know how to.
No, I will share.
Get freaked out if you get some chick with like one of those the big areolas.
No.
Ever run into that problem, fellas?
What freaks me out is when the nipples are like on top of their boobs.
Yeah.
And they should be there, but they're pointing this way.
Like ski slopes or like the ski jumps?
Yeah, they're on top instead of straight. They're not proportional to where they should be.
So you're talking they're actually like
the top grew and then the bottom grew out even more.
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I really can't share I can't share your enthusiasm and appreciation of breasts because my story doesn't have a happy ending. My story begins as a child. I was a teenager and I went on a date, and this girl that I was dating worked at a Chinese restaurant, and when she got off of work, she smelled like Chinese food, and it ruined my breast experience forever. So I don't know what you're talking about, but I cannot look at a breast and have the immediate picture of Chinese food in my mind. So go on, continue.
It's actually a terrifying story. I'm sorry you had to.
You remember, now Ogre, you might know this. You remember that Oriental place in Lansing, Illinois, back in the late 80s, early 90s?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, the girl that I was kind of dating, she went to TF South. Of course, we went to TF North.
Right.
And, she was hot, but she worked at that Oriental restaurant, and I picked her up one day, and we were, getting some martini and Asti Spumante that I scored off, somebody's parents' garage, and we went to a park, and I just, got hot and heavy, and next thing you know, there was some areola, and next thing you know, I smelled egg foo young, and it just ruined everything. So.
Did she have big tits, or were they?
She did. She was gorgeous.
Really?
That was the thing. She was amazingly gorgeous. Beautiful. I mean, she was way out of my league. Way out of my league. I don't know. I think because I had a car. I had a Chevy Malibu, and she needed a ride, and I think I was working at Pearl Vision down the street. So I said, "Yeah, I'll come pick you up." And I think she was just using me for my car. But no, she was gorgeous. I was like, I had to do one of these numbers. Never in the history of man has anybody pushed away a breast in that fashion and said no thank you. I mean, I was polite about it. I was like, no thank you.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Yeah. One thing they can't say about TF North meteors is they're polite. All right, that they're not impolite people.
Probably ruined her self-esteem. She's probably married to like the most dirtbag guy out there right now.
My post nasal
ruined her.
I probably did, but I was being.
Some body issues and everything.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I did not. This was pre-boot camp too. Like I said, I had to cut it off anyway, but it was
I'm
just.
sorry, but those
still in
things
therapy
smell.
for that.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't think. I know. And here's the strange thing. Here's the flip side to that. Every time I step into a Chinese food restaurant or somebody brings in Chinese food, I get aroused. Imagine that.
At a Chinese restaurant.
Jesus. Oh, that's great.
Figure that one out there, psychotherapist.
No thanks. I don't think anybody would want to. I don't. I can't associate any smells. That's for sure.
Oh man.
I can't beat that one. I can. Well.
Yeah. Well, I share too much. I'm done. I'm done.
No. That's what the show's about.
Yeah. All right.
It smelled like Chinese food.
It was. I was motivated. So yeah, if any of you guys are listening to this, what ruined it for you? I'd like to know. So share your ruin moment. But both men and women. It could be whatever. You know. Be creative. What ruined it? Whatever it is. What ruined it? It's
usually whiskey for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. June. We're in June, fellas. Can you imagine that? We're in fucking June.
I don't think I've ever had anything like that where it's been ruined.
No,
Not that bad.
Think hard,
was that
though.
it? Were you done at that point? Just like
and
drove on your way.
I forgot. I did not take any prior acting classes. I don't know how I pulled it off. I don't know. I pulled off the best act job ever, and she believed it. Like I had to go home. It's like, you know what? I just remembered something, and I think my father needed to take his medicine, and my dad didn't medicine. I was like, I can't remember if I gave it to him. I got to go back and check. I just got, and I played it out, man. I was the worry, the thing, I'm trying to make out and, use the hand, we're trying to massage breasts and everything. I had to say, I just can't think. I have to go back to my father and make sure he's got his medicine. And she didn't know. I was nice. I wasn't a dick. If you guys were thinking, I was like, oh shit, you smell like Chinese food. Get the fuck out of my car. Like I wasn't a dick about it. I know some people would have done that, but
off her shirt and you're just like, oh,
like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, no,
what is that stench coming off of your
Who in the fuck? Look, lady, there's a thing called secret, Oh, I wasn't like that. It was, I guess, I was very polite because, like I said, she was super hot, and I knew if I would have fucked that up, she would have told her friends, and her friends would have fucked it up for all the TF North guys. And so, yeah, I didn't want to, it was very diplomatic. I had to build the bridge between TF North and TF South. So, I was very diplomatic.
I don't think there was anything that I can't think any. I can think of a few times where I've stopped or where you're like, no, thank you. But I wasn't that diplomatic. I was just kind of like stop and like leave. Just like, I gotta go. See ya.
The blank stare and then the exit stage light.
Yeah, pretty much the old, oh my God, what is that over there?
Oh, there we go. Is it that time?
The time for
Rajesh, are you trying to tell us something?
Yeah, Jesus.
Fucking A, yeah. All right. Nobody wants to hear any more about breast stories.
Yes.
That's what we could do. We could change it just to the Monday breast hour. I'm sure that would be lovely.
Well, I know. Ogre, tell them about the app you're working on. That it's an app that does a breast examination. So what it does is you take your camera on your phone and you put it up to your breast and you click it and you send it to Ogre's email, and then he takes a look at it. At our engineers will send you a
like that.
report.
We run it through our computers and our algorithms at Ogre Central, and we are able to.
What's the name of the app, Ogre?
Very sophisticated algorithms. Like these algorithms took us years to build.
I think what was the name of the? What'd you come up with the name of? It was Mammogram or something kind of catchy. I forgot the name of it. Snapchat or Snap something or other. I forgot what you had something for it. Our creators are still working on that app.
Still working on that. I think it was like the Snapchat or something like that. Or
Snapchat,
what it was.
Tit snaps.
Click tit.
something outrageous like that.
Something along those lines. It's still in the. It's not so much it's not so much.
It's in research and development right now.
It's in R&D. Yes. Yeah. Yes. But the sophisticated algorithms we get straight from our guys at MIT there. So
yeah.
So if you want to be in the beta testing, just click those and just send them on down.
That's it.
We'll take care of it for you, and everything's on the up and up. Right. No need to worry, man.
Yeah, that's Ogre beating off right now.
We'll try not to.
Okay. We'll try not to beat off too much. Maybe twice per picture.
And if you do it 5 times in 1 month, you get a free
No more
t-shirt.
than 3 times.
All right, where are we? Is that?
I think your cue is for your this time in history.
All right, let's wrap this shit up. June 3rd, huh? June 3rd. Wow. Okay.
Roger. Knee deep already. Knee deep in June.
June 3rd, 1940. June 3rd, 1940. The Battle of Dunkirk ends with a German victory and with Allied forces in full retreat.
Oh yeah, didn't see that movie.
Yeah, about that. It was all right. It was good.
Yeah. Don't give it away. I don't want to know what ends.
Okay.
I don't want to know how it ends.
June 3rd, 1943, in Los Angeles, California. White.
Angeles.
Why is it always white people? White U.S. Navy sailors and Marines clash with Latino Utes.
Hey, take it easy, man.
In the Zoot Suit riots, and then they made a terrible, terrible song about it.
What was the song?
Grapefruit diet, throw out your pizza and beer.
Doc knows.
Wow, I did not know that song.
June 3rd, 1965.
Killing suits in, homie.
The launch of Gemini 4, the first multi-day space mission by a NASA crew. Ed White, see another white guy.
Another white
crew member performs the first American spacewalk.
Is it Gemini or Gemini?
Gemini.
I or E?
I.
E-I.
Eyes have it.
June 3rd, 1989. June 3rd, 1989.
Hey, that's right. We graduated.
For those of you who watch our loyal viewers to Monday Motivation have been following this story from 1989. June 3rd, 1989. The government of China sends troops to force protesters out of Tiananmen Square after 7 weeks of occupation.
Wasn't June 3rd our graduation, our high school graduation?
That was June 6th.
Oh, that's right. I was in China covering the story. Got home just in time for graduation. Today. I think we lost Ogre.
Oh, geez, where did he go?
Son of a bitch. We lost him. Wow.
How does that even happen?
I think
did he just get hit by a tornado or something?
I think maybe his neighbors came over because he was maybe
beaten off too much.
Beaten off too loud. I don't know. His push-ups are a little out of control. Very grunt. He's one of those grunt people that work out that really grunt loud. He's the kind of guy that does.
Those people are really annoying, though.
Just a little, yeah. That's why I don't go to gyms.
You don't do that, do you?
See, no, I don't. But I talk to myself.
Or is it more like a natural, like?
No. I talk to myself. I belittle myself. No, I belittle myself. I call myself a pussy. I mean, it's horrible. You would never want to see a workout with me. Yeah, I berate myself. It's crazy.
I kind of want to see a workout.
Really?
Yeah, you should put one on BlackSheep Bravo.
I may have to give you guys a shot. Yeah, I'll have to do it. Like I think I don't know.
And then I'll try the workout and try your method to see if it works.
Okay, yeah, do it. Well, I just got word from Ogre. He had a power outage, so yeah, I think he told us to wrap it up. So,
wow.
See, I don't have my teleprompter. I don't know what to do. Go to commercial. We don't do commercial. Okay. Well, all right. Then, well, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and sign off. Right now. Yeah, we want to thank you guys. I guess we'll just bring this to a close. Ogre, sure. He just confirmed that he had a power outage, lost his internet, lost his signal. So we won't be able to finish the rest of this time in history. So we will leave you with June 3rd, 1989, with the Chinese.
Look up your own history.
Yeah, do it up. You give us what happened. So Friday, this Friday, we'll have the Friday Night Roundtable show. Hoping we will have There's more than 3 of us this week. Oh, hopefully we'll have Devil Dog, maybe another visit at the American Legion. Who knows? And then tomorrow, all right, this is something new. So if you guys are not, if you guys went away, I will be posting it again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, I'm doing something new. The As If Philosophy on our YouTube channel, on our BlackSheep Bravo channel, is going to be premiering a new segment or a new series, well, new episode of the series, The As If Philosophy. I have an author on, a Army vet and author. She's going to be on the show. So check that out. It's going to premiere at 6 p.m. Central on YouTube. So I'll post it. And if you are interested in coming on either one of our shows, any of our shows, please reach out to us. Let us know. We would love to have you. The phone thing, it's too much numbers to dial. We're still working on another way for you to call in down the road. So
BlackSheepBravo@gmail.com.
Give us, there you go. There's the email. So that's all I got. Doc, any final thoughts?
No, I don't have anything. Go ahead and take us out, Rajesh.
Take us out, Josh.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
See ya. Catch you on Friday.
Oh, yeah.